Hi students, in last session we have discussed up to question number 101. Now question number 102, if mod z is equal to 1 and z dash is equal to 1 plus z square divided by z, then here they given clearly modulus of z is equal to 1. So here, so modulus of z is equal to 1. So modulus of z square is also 1. So modulus of z square, it can be written as z into z bar is equal to 1. Now here z dash is equal to what I given 1 plus z square divided by z. But the value of 1 is z into z bar plus z square divided by z. Here we have to take z is common here, remaining z bar plus z divided by z. The get cancel. Now z dash is equal to z plus z dash. So we know that the condition z plus z dash, it is a purely real. Let z is equal to x plus iy and z bar is equal to x minus y I have taken. Here x plus iy plus x minus iy. So here imaginable should be cancelled between iy minus iy get cancelled, remaining 2x getting. But here it is a purely real. It is purely real. If it is purely real, then imaginary part should be 0. Therefore, the imaginary part of z dash is equal to 0. Here option D is the correct option. Option D is the correct option. Next question. Question number 103. If omega is any complex number such that z omega is equal to modulus of z square and z minus z bar plus omega bar is equal to 4, then as omega varies, then the area bounded by the locus of z is. Now here first you have to consider like this, z omega is equal to modulus of z square. Okay, z omega is equal to, it can be written as modulus of z square z into z bar. So and we know that this condition z into z bar, but here the omega value, compare here the omega value z bar again here. So modulus of z minus z bar plus, so omega value z bar plus, so z bar whole bar, here omega value z bar, so omega value z bar whole bar getting z only. So z is equal to 4. Now you know the condition, if modulus of z minus z bar plus modulus z bar plus z is equal to 4, here let we have to taken z is equal to x plus iy. Let z is equal to x plus iy, then let the z bar value x minus iy, the conjugate of this complex number x minus iy. Here modulus of x plus iy minus x minus iy plus modulus of x plus iy plus, okay, no problem, x minus iy, x z bar here, x minus iy plus x plus iy. Here is equal to 4. A modulus of x plus iy minus x plus iy. Here plus x must get cancelled, remaining plus iy plus iy. We are getting I into 2y plus here x minus iy plus x plus iy. Here minus iy plus iy get cancel, remaining x plus x 2x is equal to 4. Now here model x of I 2y, it can be written as 2y plus 2x is equal to 4. But here x plus y is equal to, we are getting 2 here. Okay. Here, so divided by 2 we are getting, so mod y plus mod x is equal to, it can be written as mod x plus mod y is equal to 2. In first quadrant, x is positive and y is positive, x plus y is equal to 2. In second quadrant, x is negative, y is positive, so minus x plus y is equal to 2. In third quadrant, x is negative, y is negative, minus x minus y is equal to 2. In fourth quadrant, x is positive, y is negative, x minus y is equal to 2. But here we can draw like this, x quadrant, y, y dash, so origin. Okay. In first quadrant, x plus y is equal to 2. The point 2, 0. Here 0, 2. Next minus x plus y here. Minus x plus y here 0, 2 here minus 2, 0. Third quadrant minus x minus y is equal to 2. Here 0, minus 2. Fourth quadrant positive, negative like this. So 2, 0. But here we have to find this distance. We are getting, we have to use distance formula, square root of 0 minus 2 whole square plus 2 minus 0 whole square. We are getting square root of 4 plus 4. We are getting square root of 8. Sides of this one. Here also is also square root of, side of this one square root of 8. Here also square root of 8. This side also square root of 8. It is clear it is a square. Then the area of the square is side square. Then the area of, the total area of square is side square. We have taken this side square, nothing but here root 8 whole square. So here square root that cancels, we are getting 8 square units. Here option B is the correct option. Question number 104. The maximum value of mod z when z satisfies the condition modulus of z plus 2 by z is equal to 2. They give the condition here, the maximum value of mod z when z satisfies the condition. Let we have taken mod z is equal to, here z plus, so 2 by z here, add and subtract 2 by z minus 2 by z. Now it can be written as modulus of z plus 2 by z modulus of 2 plus 2 by z plus modulus of 2 minus 2 by z. Here the condition less than or equal to. Here the condition modulus of z1 minus z2 is less than or equal to modulus of z1 minus modulus of z2. We have this condition here. So, is less than or equal to modulus of z plus 2 by z. So, modulus of z plus 2 by z, the value 2 plus, here modulus of minus 2 by z we are getting modulus of 2 by z. How? Here we take LCM here, we do modulus of z less than or equal to. So, here we have to take 2 plus 2 by 2 plus 2 divided by modulus of z here. So, mod of 2 by z. This can be, we have to modulus of that we are taking LCM, remaining 2 into mod z plus 2. Now, here modulus of cross multiplication modulus of z square less than or equal to 2 into modulus of z plus 2. This side, so modulus of z square minus 2 into modulus of z is less than or equal to, now adding both sides by 1. Now adding both sides by 1, what we get here? Modulus of z square minus 2 into modulus of z plus 1 less than or equal to 2 plus 1. Now it is a form of a square minus 2ab plus b square form. It can be written as modulus of z minus 1 whole square is less than or equal to 3. Now, modulus of z minus 1 is less than or equal to plus or minus square root of 3. Now, here, so modulus of z minus 1 is less than or equal to root 3 and modulus of z minus 1 is less than or equal to minus root 3. Now, mod z is less than or equal to root 3 plus 1 and mod z is less than or equal to minus root 3 plus 1. When they have given the condition, the maximum value of mod z. But here the maximum value only here, so root 3 plus 1. It is not a maximum value. But in this compare the both, the maximum value should be root 3 plus 1 only. The maximum value, the maximum of mod z is equal to root 3 plus 1. Here option B is the, option C is the correct option. Option C is the correct option. Next question, question number on nut 5. The complex number z1 and z1, z2 and z3 satisfying z1 minus z3 divided by z2 minus z3 is equal to 1 minus I root 3 by 2 are the vertices of the triangle which is. Now here, so applying modulus on both sides, we are getting modulus of, we get directly modulus of z1 minus z3 divided by modulus of z2 minus z3. We know the condition modulus of z1 by z2 is equal to modulus of z1 by modulus of z2. Here, so modulus of 1 minus I root 3 by 2. So modulus of 1 minus I root 3. So modulus of 1 minus I root 3 value, square root of 1 plus root 3 also we are getting, or square root of 1 plus 3, square root of 4 we are getting 4, square root of 4 getting value 2. 2 to get the remaining, what we get here? The value should be 1. Now here, so modulus of z1 minus z3 is equal to modulus of z2 minus z3. Now, it is a diagram here. Here, the point A, z1, point B, z2, point C, z3. Now, here taken the modulus of z1 modulus of Z1 minus Z3 equal to modulus of Z2 minus Z3. Now here they are given AC is equal to BC. This value is equal to this one. Now Z1 minus Z3 divided by Z2 minus Z3 is equal to, it can be written as this one. So 1 by 2 minus I root 3 by 2. Now it can be written as this cos of pi by 3 minus I sin pi by 3. But here the angle, the theta should be pi by 3. So pi by 3 means 60 degree. Here they have given the AC is equal to BC. Here this angle is a 60 degree and this angle also, because both are equal, also 60 degree. Already we know that the triangle should be, total angle should be 180 degree. But here 60 degree, here 60 degree, remaining here also 60 degree. Now here also 60 degree. So clearly we said that it is a equilateral triangle. So therefore Z1 minus Z3 by Z2 minus Z3 is the vertices of the, it is a equilateral triangle. Therefore it is a equilateral triangle. Here option C is the correct option. Next question number 106. The point, so here the question, change the question here, they given the wrong question here. So Z1 is equal to 3 plus root 3 into I, not 3 root 3. Here the value, change the question here. So Z1 is equal to 3 plus root 3I and Z2 is equal to 2 root 3 plus 6I are given on a complex plane. The complex number lying on the bisector of the angle formed by the vector Z1 and Z2. Now here first we have to find the argument value of this one. So argument value, so both are in first quadrant only. So the theta value, theta is equal to tan inverse of modulus of y by x. But here theta value, so tan inverse of modulus of, here y value what here, root 3 divided by 3. Now here it can be written as tan inverse of 1 by root 3, because root 3 by root 3 whole square root 3 get cancelled, remaining tan inverse of 1 by root 3. But here theta value, so pi by, we are getting pi by 6. Now the argument of Z1 value what we get here, both are first quadrant, we are getting pi by 6. In here argument of this one, here argument of Z2 value you can do directly tan inverse of modulus of 6 by 2 root 3, 2 1 the 2 3 the, now it can be written as tan inverse of root 3. But the value tan inverse root 3, pi by 360 degree. Now the argument of Z1 pi by 6 and argument of Z2 is the pi by 3. Now here the equation of this one, y is equal to 1 by root 3 into x. We have to applying the form here. So m in, so Z1 is equal to 3 plus root 3i, Z2 is equal to 2 root 3 plus 6i. But theta is equal to tan inverse of modulus of y by x. But theta is equal to tan inverse of, like this we get theta is equal to tan inverse of 1 by root 3. Again second line here Z2 also getting theta is equal to tan inverse of root 3, tan theta is equal to root 3. Now slope of the line m is equal to, here already we have discussed in straight lines. The slope of the line m is equal to 1 by root 3 and slope of the line, another line m is equal to root 3. Now the equation of lines and Z1 and Z2 passing through the origin. So know the condition, the lines passing through the origin, the condition should be y is equal to mx. Already we have discussed. So for Z1 line y is equal to 1 by root 3 into x. Here m value, we have taken m value So 1 by root 3 into x, and for z2 line y is equal to root 3 x. Now I have to draw here. Then they are given the question the complex number lying on the bisector of the angle formed by the vectors z1 and z2. The bisector. So here has a bisector line like this. We are getting the equation. So y is equal to x at an angle, each angle for 45 degree. Now here already we know that z is equal to x plus iy. That is equal to x plus iy, but here y and y is equal to x, both are equal. I have taken, so x plus ix. So here x both are same, but x is equal to y or y is equal to x. Then both are to be same. In option they have given real part and imaginary part are same, but in option they have given 5y, 5 plus 5y. So because both are real parts and imaginary parts equal, check in the options only they are given. So both are equal. So 5 plus 5 only we are getting answer here, same option. But here option B is the correct option because both real parts and imaginary both are equal. So option B is the correct option. Remaining are not equal. Question number 107. Z square plus alpha into z plus beta is equal to 0. Where alpha and beta are the complex numbers has a real root. Then here they have the real root. Then we have to let z is equal to x. So x square plus alpha x plus beta is equal to 0. Then they are given clearly alpha and beta are the complex numbers. Then we have to take a conjugate of this one. So conjugate of this. So conjugate of this one, we have to take is equation number 1. So conjugate of equation number 1 is, so x square plus the conjugate of alpha bar into x plus beta bar is equal to 0. We have taken the equation number 2. Following from 1 and 2, equations 1 and 2, having solving equation 1 and 2, x square plus alpha x plus beta is equal to 0, x square plus alpha bar into x plus beta bar is equal to 0. Now here subtract both, 1 minus 2 here, it cancel, remaining x into, directly x into alpha minus alpha bar plus beta minus beta bar is equal to 0. Now here x into alpha minus alpha bar is equal to minus of beta minus beta bar. X value, x is equal to minus of beta minus beta bar divided by alpha minus alpha bar. Now substitute the value of x in equation number 1. So in equation number 1, substitute the value of x in equation number 1. What do we get here? So minus of beta minus beta bar. We can directly applying square, we are getting plus here. So beta minus beta bar whole square divided by alpha minus alpha bar whole square plus, now alpha bar into, so x value minus, we are getting directly minus, so minus into alpha bar, so minus into alpha into x value beta minus beta bar divided by alpha minus alpha bar plus beta is equal to 0. Now here we have to take LCM here, alpha minus alpha bar whole square. LCM alpha minus alpha bar whole square, meaning So beta minus beta bar whole square minus alpha into alpha minus alpha bar into beta minus beta bar plus beta into alpha minus alpha bar whole square is equal to 0. So you can cross multiplication here, we are getting this value 0. So remaining, so here in both this equation we have to take common beta minus beta bar. So beta minus beta bar remaining. So beta minus beta bar minus alpha into alpha minus alpha bar plus beta into alpha minus alpha bar whole square is equal to 0. Okay, here we don't take the common beta minus beta bar square because the options they are given here beta minus beta square only. Now here beta minus beta bar whole square, here we have to take common alpha minus alpha bar. Here we take common alpha minus alpha bar. So remaining alpha into beta minus beta bar, because we have taken here minus alpha bar common here, remaining minus beta into alpha minus alpha bar is equal to 0. Now beta minus beta bar whole square minus alpha minus alpha bar. Now multiply here alpha into beta, alpha beta minus alpha into beta bar minus alpha into beta minus to minus plus alpha bar into beta is equal to 0. Now here plus alpha beta minus alpha beta get cancelled, remaining so beta minus beta bar whole square minus alpha bar into alpha bar beta minus alpha into beta bar is equal to 0. So you can take this side, we are getting, we write clearly alpha minus alpha bar into alpha bar beta minus alpha into beta bar is equal to beta minus beta bar whole square. Here options they are given alpha bar, okay, alpha bar, okay, no problem, the option they are given here alpha bar minus alpha, here we have to take common minus, here also we have to take common minus, we are getting plus only. Now here alpha bar minus alpha, here alpha into beta bar minus alpha bar beta, here we have taken minus, we are getting minus of alpha bar minus alpha into, here we have take common minus, we are getting alpha bar minus alpha bar beta, so minus we are getting same signs only. So alpha bar minus alpha into beta bar minus alpha bar beta is equal to, we are getting right here, no, it is not there. Now here, so alpha bar minus alpha into alpha beta bar minus alpha bar beta is equal to beta minus beta bar whole square. Here option C is the correct option. Question number 8. If z lies on the circle, modulus of z minus 1 is equal to 1, then z minus 2 by z is equals to, yeah, they are given the condition is that modulus of z minus 1 is equal to 1. Now they are squaring on both sides. We get modulus of z minus 1 whole square is equal 1 square value 1 only. So already we know that the modulus of z whole square value is equal to z into z bar. So it can be written as z minus 1 into z minus 1 bar is equal to 1. Now here z minus 1 into z bar minus 1 is equal to 1. So multiply it here, z into z bar minus z minus z bar minus 1 into minus 1 plus 1 is equal to 1. Here 1 get cancelled, remaining z into z bar takes this side to z plus z bar. Now here the equation is given z minus 2 divided by z. Here we had divide and multiply by z bar. So we are getting, so z minus 2 divided by z into z bar divided and multiplied by z bar. Now multiply here z into z bar minus 2 into z bar divided by z into z bar. So already clearly we know that the value of z into z bar is z plus z bar. Here you have taken the equation number 1 from 1. So we have to the value of z into z bar should be z plus z bar. Substitute here. So z plus z bar minus 2 into z bar divided by z into z bar. Now here z plus z bar minus 2z bar, z minus z bar divided by z into z bar. So here the value now here z minus z bar divided by modulus of z square. Let z is equal to x plus iy and z bar x minus iy. Now here substitute here x plus iy minus, we can multiply directly, minus of minus x plus iy divided by, so modulus of z, we can get square root of x square plus y square. Square root of x plus y square here whole square, we are getting square root get cancelled here, plus x minus it cancel, remaining, so I into 2y divided by x square plus y square. So it is a purely imaginary. Again clearly it is a purely imaginary. But in this, we know that the argument of z should be, we are getting plus or minus pi by theta. First we have taken 0 minus this one, we are getting minus pi by 2. We have taken 0 plus this one, we are getting plus pi by 2. So 0 plus we have taken is the first quadrant, we have taken theta value pi by 2. If 0 minus pi by 2 getting theta value minus pi by 2, because tan modulus of theta value tan inverse of y by x. Here y value is this one and x value is 0, it is not defined. So theta value plus pi by 2. We have taken 0 minus pi by 2, we are getting theta value minus pi by 2. The argument value, the argument of, so here argument of z minus 2 divided by z is equal to pi by 2, the y value positive greater than 0. The argument of z minus 2 divided by z is equal to minus pi by 2 when the y value negative, the y value less than 0. But clear in this option that we are getting plus or minus pi by 2, the argument value this one. But in this option that did not given, the value it is a none of this. Option A is 0, not getting 0, 2 not getting, C minus 1 not getting. The option D is the correct option, none of this. Option D is the correct option. There is no given the answer here, none of this. This question, Question number 109. PQ and PR are two infinite rays. QAR is an arc. Point lying in the shaded region, excluding the boundaries, satisfies. So again here, the point P minus 1 comma 0, the shaded region, say infinite ray. Here point Q, the point R, A. See here, given that clearly the center should be minus 1 comma 0 and radius 2. This distance and this is equal distance. The radius should be 2. Your center minus 1 comma 0 and R value 2. Now we have to find Q, the point Q. We have to take this in the point Q, x comma y. Now the point Q, x comma y, we know that the formula x1 plus r cos theta, y1 plus r sin theta. Now here r value 2, clearly the theta value here pi by 4. The angle should be theta value pi by 4, here also pi by 4. So it is a negative angle we have taken minus pi by 4. Now here the Q is equal to x1 value here, x1 value minus 1 is the x1, y1, so minus 1 plus r value 2 into cos pi by theta value pi by 4, y1 value 0 plus 2 into cos of sin of pi by 4, theta value pi by 4. Now here, so minus 1 plus 2 into cos pi by 4 value 1 by root 2. So 2 by root 2, 0 plus 2 into sin pi by 4 value 1 by root 2 here. So we are going to square root of 2 whole square root get cancelled, remaining minus 1 plus root 2, here root 2. The point Q have to getting minus 1 plus root 2 and root 2. So obviously the point here, so the point R minus real part does not changes, but here the imaginary part should be changes. Here minus y, we are getting minus root 2. Now here, so they are given the equation of locus. The equation of locus of z is the equation of locus modulus of z plus 1 is greater than 2. So modulus of z plus 1 is greater than 2, but here all are equal. So PA is equal to PQ is equal to PR. So all are equal because they given from center to arc point of intercept we are getting all are equal. Here PQ is equal to PA is equal to PR. The angle should be, the argument should be pi by 4. Now here the argument of z plus 1, because all are equal, the angle should be pi by 4 only. So here the argument of z plus 1 is less than pi by 4 and greater than minus pi by 4, because PQ, PR are all equal, the angle should be also same. Now here modulus of argument of z plus 1 is less than pi by 4. So when you know the condition x is less than a and greater than minus a, the modulus of x is less than a. So this condition we have taken here. Option C is the correct option. Option C is the correct option. If modulus of z plus 1 is greater than 2, then the argument of z plus 1 is less than pi by 4. Option C is the correct option. Question number 110. If z1 and z2 are two complex numbers such that modulus of z1 is less than 1 is less than modulus of z2, then 1 minus modulus of 1 minus z1 into z2 bar divided by z1 minus z2 is, let us have to consider it as, let modulus of 1 minus z1 into z2 bar divided by z1 minus z2 is less than 1. Let us consider here. So let 1 minus z1 z2 bar by z1 minus z2 is less than 1. Here, so modulus of 1 minus z1 into z2 bar, modulus of z1 minus z2 is less than 1. So modulus of 1 minus z1 into z2 bar is less than z1 minus z2. Now applying squaring on both sides, so modulus of 1 minus z1 into z2 bar whole square is less than modulus of z1 minus z2 whole square. Here, third we know that modulus of z square value is z into z bar. Here 1 minus z1 into z2 bar into 1 minus z1 into z2 bar whole bar is less than z1 minus z2 into z1 minus z2 whole bar. Here 1 minus z1 into z2 bar. So we are applying directly. Here 1 minus 1 bar value 1 minus z1 bar, z2 bar whole bar we are getting z2 only is less than z1 minus z2 into z1 bar minus z2 bar. Now multiplied here 1 into 1 minus z1 bar into z2 minus z1 into z2 bar minus to minus plus z1 into z1 bar into z2 into, you can write directly z2 into z2 bar is less than z1 into z1 bar minus z1 into z2 bar minus z2 into z1 bar plus z2 into z2 bar. Multiplication here. Here minus z1 into z2 bar minus z1 into z2 bar get cancelled. Minus z1 bar into z2, here minus z1 bar into z2 get cancelled. So remaining 1 minus, it can be here written as modulus of z square into z1 square into modulus of z2 square. Already we know z into z bar value, modulus of z square is less than modulus of z1 square plus modulus of z2 square. Okay, 1 plus modulus of z1 square to z2 square less than modulus of z1 square plus z2 square. Now modulus of z1 square plus modulus of z1 square into modulus of z2 square minus modulus of z2 square is less than 0. Now here 1 minus modulus of z1 square, here we have to take common modulus of z2 square, remaining modulus of z1 square minus 1 less than 0. Now here 1 minus mod z1 square, you take common, remaining, because here modulus of z1 square minus 1, here we have to take common 1 minus modulus of z1, we are getting here negative sign minus of, here remaining 1 minus of modulus of z2 whole square is less than 0. Now the value, let us have taken 1 minus modulus of z1 square into 1 minus modulus of z2 square is less than 0. Now if the conditions here, it should be, the value should be less than 0, then we have to take the modulus of z1 is less than 0 and modulus of z2 is greater than, so because they have given the condition, so already we have the modulus of z1 is equal to 1. If this condition we need to satisfy, we have taken modulus of z1 is less than 1 and modulus of z2 is greater than 1. So we have taken any condition, it should be, this condition should be satisfied. So finally the condition should be mod z1 less than mod z2. Here the condition, the mod z2 is greater than 1 and mod z1 is less than 1. Here option, the condition should be less than or equal to 1, because so we know the modulus of z1. So in starting, let we have to assume, so 1 minus z1 into z2 bar by z1 into z2, so modulus of this is less than 1, we have to assume here. This condition we have to satisfy, okay, then the value is less than 1, therefore you have to satisfy that condition, the value, that the value of that one is less than the value 1 minus z1 into z2 bar by z1 minus z2 is less than 1. Here option C is the correct option, because the value should be less than 1. We have to satisfy this condition, we have to assume that we have to satisfy this, the value is less than 1. Option C is the correct answer. Question 111. If z is equal to modulus of A plus B omega plus C omega square, where omega is the cube root of the unity and A, B, C belongs to 1, 2, 3, so on 10, then the number of ordered triplets A, B, C for which z is equal to 1. Now here they given omega is the cube root of unity. Now here omega value minus 1 plus I root 3 by 2, omega square equal to minus 1 minus I root 3 by 2. Substitute here z is equal to what is again modulus of A plus b into omega value minus 1 plus I root 3 by 2 plus c into omega square value minus 1 minus I root 3 by 2. Here a plus, so multiplied here, so minus, directly plus into minus b by 2 plus I into b root 3 by 2 plus into minus, right, minus c by 2 plus into minus minus I into c root 3 by 2. So here separating real parts and imaginary parts, remaining a minus b by 2 minus c by 2 plus I into b root 3 by 2 minus c root 3 by 2. Now square root of a minus b by 2 minus c by 2 whole square, applying modulus, this into b root 3 by 2 minus c root 3 by 2 whole square. So here applying a plus b plus c whole square, here square root of a square plus b square by 4 plus c square by 4 plus 2ab, 2 into a value, a into minus b by 2, get 2 get cancel, meaning remaining we getting minus ab. Again 2bc, 2 into b value minus b by 2 into minus c by 2. So minus by plus we are getting remaining. So minus plus bc by 4 into 2, remaining getting bc by 2 plus bc by 2. Again 2ab minus plus 2ca, 2 into minus c into what do we get here, minus, okay, if you take 2 LCM, we are getting 1 by 4 into 2a minus b minus c whole square plus b root 3 minus c root 3 whole square. If the possible order plates here, we have to take a is equal to b is equal to 1, c is equal to, that is equal to, we are getting, that's why this, that is equal to 1. Like this, a is equal to b is equal to, c is equal to 1 comma 3, we are getting, that is equal like this, all the possibilities. Finally a is equal to, b is equal to 10 and c is equal to 9. So that is equal to 1, inside we are getting 1. Now total number of order prides here, total here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 into 2 pairs, we have taken 8 into 2 plus here 1 pair, here 1 pair, we are getting 1. So 16 plus 2, 8 to the 16 plus 2, we are getting 18 order pairs. The total number of order triplets, the triplets nothing but 3. So we have taken 18 into 3 is equal to 54. Here the option D is the correct option, because none of this they are not getting here 54. So they are getting none of this, option D is the correct option. So remaining questions discuss yourself. If you have any doubt, ask me.